Food markets only.
Meet Susie Smart, she is so bright. On her blackboard you can write. She has a desk, she has a seat. What's your name, my darling sweet?
My name is Susie Smart.
She can talk!
She can talk, but can she add?
2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, C-A-T.
You can spell!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how
You recite!
Press the button, she says a dozen things, complete with desk, blackboard, and seat. Susie Smart, sold at food markets only.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not gonna try it. You try it. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
Well, what's on the television then? Looks like a penguin.
Doesn't look like a penguin to me. Looks like a duck. And if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, looks like a duck, it's probably a duck. But you know how those British people is, eh? Well, I'm just kidding. Honest Christopher, if you're here, I'm just kidding. Thinks it's a penguin. Good evening, cats and kittens, pups and pooches. It's Susie Q96, or what's left of me. Kind of thought I felt really good when I came home from the hospital, but it's caught back up with me and I'm not too sporty tonight. I'm going to try to get some of the backed up games and contests out of the way, but that may be all we get done. There, of course, is our little mascot for our Ducky race. Mike the Greek. Hi. Mikey, you're not first. Mike the Greek was first. It was a Mike, but... Good evening, Mikes. I'm going to warn you, I'm having technical difficulties with the computer. Not with the computer, but with the monitor. It keeps cutting in and out, so I don't know what's going to happen on this gig. If you look at the top of the stream, you will see the link to the How Many Pennies giveaway. I will leave that door open until 6:15 and then announce the winner. Florida Metal Detecting. Hi, my friend. I know you thought I was going to come on tonight in full armor, but I'm not. I'm going to do that Wednesday instead because I am really not feeling too good. I am in sad and bad shape. I am really in bad shape. So I don't want to get messed up. So anyway, y'all have to excuse me for a minute. I just opened the window I hadn't intended to open and I can't figure out how to get out of it. Don't mind me. Oh, and there goes the monitor. It's going to start doing that blinking crap again. Let me try this one more time. Okay. Now my alarm's going off on my phone. Boy, I'm just having the time of my life today. Oh, goodness. Let's see if I can manage to do one thing right. All right. Anyway, if you have not placed your guess on the How Many Pennies in the Box, the link is at the top of the stream. I was doing really good Saturday, but today I'm not feeling very well. The nurse is going to come tomorrow, and I'm going to start taking some new medicine. But I will not take a new medicine if there's nobody here with me, because if I have an allergic reaction, then there's nothing I can, there's not really anything I can do about it except lie on the floor and flop around like a fish out of water. So I talked to my doctor, and she opted for me to wait until I have someone with me to take the medicine. We have a couple giveaways tonight. We have the announcing who won on the how many pennies in the box contest. Like I said, you got till 6:15 to get in that. Links at the top of the chat. And then we also have this month's Patreon sponsor. Mikey, would you stick the Patreon link up there in case somebody is not a Patreon? You can become one for as little as $2.96 a month. And this month, you're going to have a chance to win a piece of silver and another prize that goes with it. And you can thank Florida Metal Detecting for the silver, because Dwayne sent us a bunch of groovy little silver things in an envelope that said GAW on it. So we have some, and we thank you. That was really, really kind of you. I didn't expect that. And so anyway, I'm not going to get into a long and involved discussion of what happened last week. Hey, Jackalope! But I ended up with a gastric infection and gallstones at the same time. And I woke up in the wee hours of Tuesday morning and had to call an ambulance. And we don't have many specialists at our hospital here, so they ended up sending me to Salem, Virginia, to a gastroenterologist specialist. And I was lucky, and I managed to pass the stone before they started trying to cut it out of me. So yeah, anyway, I was a real sick pup. I'm still sick. So I didn't really prepare for this show. I just thought, well, if I feel good enough, I'll do it, and if I don't, I don't. And I don't really feel like doing it, but since we're all here, since we's already here already, we'll go ahead and do part of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, as of right now, it's Patreon, Mikey, so I don't think what you wrote's gonna work. I'll do it. My hands are free now. Well, maybe. Maybe I will. I am a mess. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. I think that'll work. Might not. I never know. I can't spell either. Whew. Yeah, there you go. That's how to become a Patreon sponsor. And you still got 8 minutes left to do that if you want to get in on the Patreon drawing. Right now there are 9 people in it. I lost some Patreons. I don't know. Some Patreon patrons. I don't know. One of them I know intended to put her name back on there, but for whatever reason she has not gotten around to doing that. And then one of them just, I can't figure out, it doesn't say she canceled, but it just says she's not there anymore. So anyway, there are still 9 people. One of them I'm going to have to remove because I cannot ship to where that person is. So that means there are actually 8. So, and you do not have to be present to win on the Patreon drawings. And those happen once a month. And so, anyway, I was really glad they didn't have to do any surgery on me, because that would have postponed my Watchman surgery next month, which I really need. So I'm making little drawing numbers for the Patreon drawing right now. So I'm getting ready. And then we're gonna announce we're gonna close down the comments on the penny box and figure out who got the closest without going over. I will tell you, there were not as many pennies in the box as there were last time in the big bowl. But there was still an awful lot of people who were way under. So we'll see. We'll see who gets it. Whew. Yeah, I'm not feeling too sporty, guys. I'm just sore. I'm not like sick. But they flipped and flopped and twisted and turned me. I look like somebody beat me with a baseball bat. I mean, my arms are covered in bruises, and they've gone down considerably since I got home Friday night. This poor lady, last night, I walked up to the lobby here at the house des old farts to check my mail, and this lady saw me, and I didn't even think about covering my arms, and she almost screamed. She was like, "Oh my God, were you in some kind of terrible accident? Look at your arms." And she was freaking out. And I hadn't really paid that much attention to how bad they were. But yeah, it's pretty bad. So today I took photos of it and sent them to my doctor, and she was pretty upset too. So yeah, it is bad. It was bad. So I'm not going to tell you where I got my new shirt that I'm going to wear Wednesday from, but I am going to tell you, boy, am I glad it's got long sleeves. I am really glad it has long sleeves. Oh my goodness. So anyway, where we at? You got 3 more minutes, folks, to get in on the Patreon. And if you do, then please let me know so I can go over there and check the list and make sure I have you on it. You also have 3 minutes to get on the coinage list. So if you're planning on wanting to win something, I would strongly suggest you get a move on. What is going on with this page? It is not telling me. Oh, okay. Wow, only 4 people love me. Oh, only 4 people. That's not good. Only 4 people. Well, at least it's all guys. Oh, I love you guys. Uh-oh. I said that and one disappeared. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Well, while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and open a roll of pennies. We got that one box going. Well, maybe I'll just do the wrap up on where we're at with that box. Hopefully I can do it without knocking the monitor offline. So far in our penny box, move, little ducky, quack-a-doodle duck, quacky-doodle duck. So far, I just knocked the scope over. I'm just having the time of my life. That's right, Florida. It's not the quantity, it's the quality, and you guys are great. Okay, so far in this box, we haven't got a whole lot of goodies. And that is not one of them. That's a stray. Oh, yeah, the other part of this fun is that when I got home, I was supposed to have a nurse, and there was no nurse. And my aide has been out of commission. She hurt her knee, so I've been here since Friday night by myself. Okay, so out of this box so far, we got 1 Wheatie, a 1958D, and we got a pretty crisp Lincoln Life series, and we got 73S. So that's what we've gotten so far. I'm going to give everybody a couple more seconds, long enough for me to go through this roll of pennies. I'm not searching these pennies for anything other than Wheaties and S's and that kind of thing. I'm not going to look for errors and stuff because I just don't have the patience for it tonight. But I'll just push them off to the side if I think they have anything exciting on them. And as soon as I finish this roll, we're going to go look at the other. Oops, I just threw that in the copper bin and it didn't belong there. Oh, well, this one does. Oh, I get so confused. 82, I got a bucket for them. I just don't know where my regular penny bucket is. Yeah, I do. I set it right there. Put the bucket on my knee. I don't know what that is. It's dirty. That's what that is. That's a grub. 84, I think. Ooh, that's a shiny pendy for 84. Let's look in his ears. No, he's only got a normal one. Doggone it. I got a song stuck in my head. And, I mean, it's a good song, but sometimes you get tired of having the same song stuck in there. It's an old song, real old song by the Young Rascals called I Ain't Gonna Eat Out My Heart Anymore. It was the first song I ever heard by that band, one of my favorite bands. There were two bands I used to go, well, actually three, that I used to go see every time they came anywhere near my hometown. One of them was the Rascals, one of them was the Raiders, and the other one, of course, was my darlings, question mark, and the Mysterians. Yeah, Q called me this morning too, so that made me feel good. I got to talk to my boy, one of my favorite peoples on the whole planet. But anyway, so few months back, the drummer for the Rascals, Dino Danelli, passed away, and he was one of the reasons I love that band so much. He was just an incredible drummer and an incredible showman. And anyway, somebody sent me some links to some videos that had Dino doing some pretty incredible drumming, and one of them was this old black and white video, and I got that song stuck in my head now, and I can't get it out of there. And like I said, it's not that it's not a good song; it's just okay enough. And I want to do a little shout out to the Mysterians manager, Lou Verne. Broke his little arm, so get better, Laverne. Hopper, there we go. And if anybody has any suggestions on how to quit smoking, another one of my drummer friends, Monty Yoho of the Outlaws, Monty has been desperately trying to quit smoking, and he's not having much luck. And so he's tried all the common things, the patch and the cold turkey and the Nicorette gum and the little things you put in your mouth that are supposed to cut your cravings. And he told me today he's going to try what his dad did, which was start smoking a pipe. So if nothing else, Monty's going to look distinguished. But if anybody has any suggestions for my boy on how to quit smoking, he's got to quit because he's got COPD and it's tearing him up. So anybody has any unusual suggestions that we may not have tried yet, let me know. I'm starting to feel a little bit better now. I took some pain medication right before I logged on. Oops, I'm throwing things in the wrong buckets, but it's okay. So far, no Wheaties. Where's the breakfast of champions? Dag nabbit. One little, two little, three little engines. Hey, that'd be good. I could use an engine. I'd like that better than a Wheatie. Oh, oh boy. I know I'm not very exciting tonight, but hey, I'm here. I'm alive. And that was almost debatable there for a while. And I'm going to let y'all know I only threw 2 nurses out of my room in a whole week. I didn't really throw one of them out. I just quietly asked them not to send her back. But one, I did tell her, get out of my room. She came in 7:30 in the morning, which is when I'm supposed to start taking my meds. And I said something about my meds being strictly scheduled, and she said, well, I don't have to pay any attention to your schedule because blah, 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 we have an hour and a half leeway, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you better check my records. There are special instructions in my records. Well, I don't have to do what the doctors say. They don't know everything. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah, and then she started insulting the other nurses that she works with. So first she insulted me, then she insulted the other nurses, then she said most of the doctors didn't know what they were doing. And this was a nasty, I've been in and out of the hospital a lot. This gal was just flat out nasty. Who wants to be lying in bed, sick as heck, waiting for their medication while their nurse goes on for 15 or 20 minutes talking about how incompetent the other nurses and the doctors are? I don't want to hear that the people taking care of me are not competent to do so. I can make that decision on my own. And then she started, I had some things on the table that were mine that I brought with me. She starts throwing my things in the trash can. Oh no, honey, you don't throw Miss Susie's toys away. That made Miss Susie mad. So I got on her about that, and she said, well, you're not allowed to have that in here. It was like a couple of bottles of water and some other things. And at midnight, they had put me on NPO, which, nothing by mouth. The bottles weren't open. None of the containers were open. In fact, I couldn't even reach the containers if I had wanted to open them. And so finally I told her, I said, I'm sorry, but you need to get out of my room. And she looked at me and just kept throwing my stuff away. And she said, you can't tell me to get out of your room. And I said, oh, yes, ma'am, I can. And I am. And she said, are you saying you want another nurse? I said, that's exactly what I'm saying. Get out of my room. And they sent this other young lady in who was just as sweet and kind as you could ever want a medical person to be. But yeah, I didn't throw the other one out. I just asked them, do you have somebody else you can send in? And it was, she just kind of was, me, trying to think of a polite way to put it. She didn't smell very good. And it was bothering me. So anyway, everybody else was really good, really nice. There was this one gal, she said she was going to try to find my channel. So Tia, if you found my channel, you were awesome. Really, really swell gal. Put up with a lot of crap from a lot of people. Hi, Miss Ann. Yeah, as soon as I finish this roll, we are going to cruise over, take a look at the guesses on the pennies, and I've got kind of a rigged up way to show you how many pennies were rolled up. I didn't have time today to wrestle with these computers, so I basically just got the box full of pennies sitting on the floor because it's too heavy for me to pick up, and I've got a camera aimed towards it, and we're going to transfer the pennies, the rolls, from one box into another box, into a regular penny box. And so you'll be able to see how many rolls. I'm glad I finished rolling them up before I went in the hospital. All right, let me find. We didn't get anything out of that roll. All right, let's see here. I can do this. I gotta get this roll. Yeah, everybody has missed their chance to guess. If you haven't guessed by now, it's too late, because I'm going over there. I'm going over there. Open link. Oh no. Please tell me I didn't mess up. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let me get into StreamYard. Get over here. Share the screen. Alright. Okay. I gotta figure out how to do this. I'm not with the best program here. Well, I got it up there, but I gotta figure out how to get the comments up. Where am I at here? Do. Oh yeah, I gotta change cameras. See if you may get to see my socks, because my feet are down there by the box full of stuff. Oops, something's obstructing. There we go. Well, there's our container of rolled up pennies. And oops, I forgot I can't use this box. Well, I can. I apologize, folks. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. I'm just really happy they didn't cut me open. That was the last thing I wanted. They had me scheduled to go in at noon on Thursday, and they came in and told me that my procedure was canceled. And then a little while later, the doctor came in and told me why it was canceled. I'm trying to find a place to sit this box where y'all can see it. Alright, you'll sort of be able to see it. Okay, I guess how I'm going to have to do this is count them up and then go look at the comments. So y'all can just sit here and watch me count these up. So here we go. Yeah, you get to see my jammies and my fancy plaid things. And leaving. All right. Thank you for being here, Ann. All right, let's start out I'm just going to grab. Okay. There's $1. Put them over here in the box. $2. Oh, ow, that hurts. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Oh gosh. Oh. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Oops. 16. 'Gotta make some room here. Okay, where was I? I just got lost. Was that 15 or 16? I know what I'm supposed to have total, so. Okay, that's what I thought. 17. I know what the total is, so if that comes up wrong, I'll know we messed up. 18. 19. I gotta find another box. Oh my. Well, I'm just gonna start setting them on the floor. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 38.50. Now we're down to a partial roll. Whew. So we're at 38.50 and whatever odd pennies are in this roll. Now remember, it's closest without going over. Come out. Okay, so I'll try and do this. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. Whew. There we are. So, anybody want to announce it for me? I got 3888. Is that what everybody else got? Hello? Anybody? Okay. Nobody's saying anything. 3888. Now, let me get over there on that video. And see who was the closest to 3888 without going. God darn it. I'm having so many problems with this computer. It's just, I'm about ready to fling it. Come on. I don't know why it went all the way to the bottom of the page. And we've got 24 comments. Well, Doug Harding's looking pretty good at 3333. Hang on, he's not over. Furry is over. Mark is too far under. Mikey is over. Where's my mouse? Okay. $39, that's over. Johnson's under. Ooh, 37. Tom Budis. $27, 47, 45. Looks like Tom Budis. runner-up being Doug Harding. And the reason I say that is I have to double check and make sure that Tom Budis is a subscriber to the channel. If not, then the winner will be Doug Harding with 3333. Does anybody else see anything? Yeah. All right. Well, unofficially, Tom Budis at $37 is the winner. And he will be winning a silver Kennedy $50 and a depending on if he is a coin collector or a detectorist, he will either win a quarter collecting kit or a Garrett Fines apron. So that, like I said, we will announce the official winner on Wednesday night after I can determine whether or not he meets all the rules for being subscribed and being within the areas in which I can mail to and all of the regular rules. All right. So that was that. Now I can take those all to the bank and cash them back in. And we're only about 6 rolls into a new box, so you know what that means. When we're done with that one, we may do this again. All right. Next order of business. Did anybody else sign on to be a Patreon sponsor? I have 9 people. One I can't send the prize to because he is in Germany and I can't ship coins to him. I've tried. They come back. So that leaves us 8 people eligible. And each one I have assigned a number to. Number 1 is Silver Slinky. Number 2 is Deathmate 1960. That's Rex. Doug Harding is number 3. Kit's Coins, that's Kevin. He's 4. James Huffman is 5. Furry Plants is 6. Mark Thomas is 7. And my friend Susan Berman is number 8. Now, all I have done is written the numbers on some little pink pieces of paper. There you go. They look like that. I'm going to put them in a little container, and I'm going to pull one of them out. And one of them is going to get a Benji, courtesy of Florida Metal Detecting. Thank you, Dwayne. You rock, buddy. You really do. Where's my... There we go. I guess you're tired of looking at my slippers. I got these slippers in an emergency situation when my friend Tommy was in the hospital down in Brandon, Florida, and I just jumped in my car and flew down there in a torrential rainstorm, and I didn't have half my medicine. I didn't have my slippers, and I spent 16 days sitting in Brandon Hospital with my friend till his sister had me thrown out because we got into it because she just was letting him die without doing any, when the doctors would call, she just wouldn't return their calls. And it was a bad scene, but anyway, she had me thrown out. But while he was in a surgery, I went down to the local Walmart and bought those slippers. So, okay. There's a pile. Oh, pink. Oh, come on, everybody get on the platform. Everybody get on the platform. And I'm just going to start randomly kicking them off with my pen. And whoever's left, that's who's going to win. I shook them all up in a container. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. I kicked 2 off. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Everybody's getting kicked. Whoever this last one right here is gets a Benji. Number. Where's my paper? Where's my paper? Oh, crap-a-doodle doo. I just had the paper here with all the numbers written on it. I can't announce the winner till I find that little piece of paper. I mean, I know. God, please shoot me now. Does anybody remember the numbers? Oh, crap. Well, I have messed this up too. Oh my goodness. Oh, dadgummit. I think I know who this is, but I can't make the announcement until I find that slip of paper with all the names on it. I should have written them in the thing. Oh my God. Y'all just shoot me. I mean, I can go back in the thing and make the list again because they don't change in Patreon. But, if you're in the stream, no, it definitely wasn't Silver Slinky because Silver Slinky was number 1. Who was number 2? I think it was Doug Hardy. I'm going to have to go back into Patreon and look. I don't know well, I do know what's wrong with me. I'm sick. I'll get it in just a second. Because I wrote them down in the same order they're listed in Patreon, so it's not a problem. Patrons. No, it's Rex. Deathmate 1960. It's Rex was number 2. So Deathmate 1960. You need to email me within the next 5 days and claim your Benji. So that's who it was. I need to put that in an envelope. Put it in the envelope before you lose your mind and go along with everything else you're losing today. All right. All right. All right. Now, everybody that I owe packages to, y'all know I usually mail out on the 5th of the month And I will try to get those out on the 5th of the month, but it all depends on how I am feeling once I get going on this new medication. Uh, Man, I am losing my freaking marbles. Oh, all right. I do, like I said, I have to verify Tom Buddha's winning. Make sure he's... All right. I want to make sure I don't lose anybody's prizes. Let me get back in over here. Yada yada doodah. Yeah, y'all missing out on that Patreon thing. I mean, it only costs $2.96 a month to be a... Hi, Richard. Hi, Jeff. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 2 more things today. And I saw Richard Eller come flying through here somewhere, I think. I don't know if he's still here or not. And Richard Metcalf. But I had a message for Richard Eller. So, Richard Eller, if you're still here, wave your hand or at least one finger. Christopher's! Hi, Christopher! Oh, yeah, that reminded me of something. Something I'll be giving away Wednesday. Anyway, I'm going to open one more roll of pennies, see if we can find anything in here worth a nickel or anything. And then we're going to do a ducky race. We're going to do a ducky race. And the winner of the ducky race will have their choice of a little ducky keychain or a ducky on a chain, or a bracelet with a ducky on it. There's James Eller. Hey, James, I got your chain. 22, right? 22 inch. And, okay, let's open these pennies real quick. And after I do these, then we're going to do a ducky race. There's not a whole lot of people in here, so I should be able to just enter the names manually. And then I'm going to go to bed because I can't, if I overdo it, I'll end up back in the hospital again. And none of us wants that because that stunk. I mean, it stunk. Stunky, stinky stunk. I'm going to pull a lot 82s tonight. I'll let you know in private on the price. But you'll be able to handle it, I promise. Yeah, that was one thing I did get done today. I buy chain by the spool sometimes because I can get it cheaper that way, and then I can measure it out to whatever measurements I want. So I did actually make some 80, right? Some 22-inch chains this morning. I'll mail you too, Mikey. I have all that stuff over on my table there, and I don't want to get up. Because Mikey, yours isn't gonna, I don't think either one of you guys are gonna have any postage included because I already have envelopes for you for giveaways, so I can just put those in. That's why I have to recalculate, because I'm not gonna make you pay postage on those items since I already have envelopes going to you. I don't double dip that way. I know some people do. They charge for each individual item, but I don't do that. Oh, that was so close. So close. Ooh. I'm trying to get through these quick, but I don't really see anything. I'm just going to flip these real quick and see if I see anything that... Nothing, 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 nothing. I'm just strictly looking for Wheaties, and I'm not searching for errors and stuff right now. I'm too tired. It's been a rough week. I got a call today from my insurance company, and they're supposed to be sending me a week's worth of food, frozen meals. I wish they'd have sent them Friday. There wasn't anybody here all weekend. I didn't have anybody to fix me anything to eat. By the time they get here, I won't really need that anymore. But if it's not anything I can eat, I'll just give them to somebody down the hall. There's a lady down the hall that's going through chemo. She'd probably like to have some pre-done dinners that she doesn't have to do any work. Well, I don't see anything in there, so I'm gonna just gather up everybody's names. There's Patty. All right, let me just do the old Nightbot routine. Grab the names that way. Hang on, don't go there yet, because I'm not in there yet. And I'm gonna try to get my brother online in a day or two to help me finish setting the computer up. Yeah, my brother's birthday was Saturday. I love my brother. He's awesome. I felt so bad because I didn't get his birthday card mailed. Okay, if you want to get in the Ducky race, post in the stream. Get your name in there. We will give you a couple of minutes to do that while I move these pennies before I get them all over the floor. We are again racing for a little silver-plated ducky. You will have your choice of having the ducky on a keychain, a bracelet, or a necklace, or earrings. I do have some critters made up. There's also going to be a special prize for whoever finishes last, because I always feel bad for the person that finishes last. So it says there's 8 people, so let's see how many are on the Nightbot. I'm going to read the names. If you don't hear your name, you need to post. Archaeology Mikey, Christopher Ty, Furry Plants, Jackalope Herdmaster, Patty Disharoon, or the Lucky James Eller. If you did not hear your name, get in there. Oh, give you a couple more minutes. I'll go over here and find me a duck race. Whack-a-doodle duck. Okay. We're up to 7. Your ducky would not be in the race. Florida's hungry. You're funny, Florida. Too much sun on your brain. I know all about that, having grown up in Florida. I really wish I could go back to Florida before I go to Michigan, because I'll probably never get to go back to Florida. Would like to see my family and friends one more time, but it, you got to use the money in the way it's most importantly used. And for me, it's trying to nurse myself back to health. Besides, with if I don't get my little butt up to Michigan pretty soon, digging with D just gonna smack me with a shovel. So I need to get up there. So anyway, alrighty. Well, I'm gonna read the list one more time, and then I'm gonna plug them into the ducky race. Archaeology, Mikey, Christopher Ty, Florida Metal Detecting, Furry Plants and Coins, Jackalope Herdmaster, Patty DeSharoon, and the Lucky James Eller. If you didn't hear your name, you're going to be out of luck. If it doesn't show up on here by the time I get done putting these names in that duck. Copy. Duckies. Alright. Archaeology Mikey, Christopher Ty, Florida Metal Detecting, Furry Plants, Jackalope Herdmaster, Patty DeSharoon, and the Lucky James Elder. That's our ducky selection of the day. We're going to run for 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Let me shuffle these rascals around a couple times and get everybody up on the screen here. Oops. Wrong. Present. Oh, come on. Share screen. Ducky. Share. Alright, let's see. Alright, I think we got everybody in there. Y'all ready to rock and roll? Quack-a-doodle duck and all that good stuff. Here we go. Uno, a dos, a 1, 2, 3, cuatros. Well, if you hit the right button, they'll start. There you go. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And Mikey, he's got his little I don't want to fall and hurt my head helmet on. Protect his little head. Who's that cute little thing? Now, Mikey, you know when you run out front real fast like that, you always get pushed back. Always do. Don't be greedy. Oh yeah, I'm glad I'm doing better too. That was a bad experience. I never had any kind of gallbladder thing before, so that was really weird. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I'm from real close to where Florida metal detecting is. My brother lives in Castleberry. I was raised in Orlando. We went to Cocoa Beach a lot. Lots and lots. Had to go to the jetties and watch the surfer boys. Yeah, watch them cute surfer boys get chased by the sharkies. They have a lot of surfing contests over there. My foster brother, well, I called him my foster brother. He wasn't really a brother, but here goes Patty. Up, here comes Florida. Mrs. Duckfire. That's what it looked like. Got that Mrs. Doubtfire hairdo going on. Uh, yeah. There was some cute surfer boys down there. What can I say? Oh, James, you're going the wrong way again. There's Furry sneaking up. Come on, Furry, you can do it. Paddle faster. Go, go, go. Dave's confused. No, yours is heading the right way right now. Of course, that's subject to change without notice. I hardly ever win the duck races. I'm just, I'm not a strong swimmer. Quack-a-doodle, quack-a-doodle duck. Go, little duckies. Oh, don't say the F word. Mikey, no peeing in the pool. Cut it out. And now they're all going backwards. Let's see who comes out ahead of this thing. 14, 12, 11, 10, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Christopher been practicing swimming in the English Channel. All right, I'm gonna have to figure out how to send you this, Christopher. I think I can get it through there. Okay, now we got to see who was last. Let's see who was last. James Eller. Oh, James. Let me show you what last place gets. Christopher, do you want a keychain, a bracelet, or a necklace? I don't think you want the earrings, but if you do. And then I'll show James Eller what he's getting. Just waiting for Christopher to tell me what he wants. Keychain, bracelet, or necklace. Da 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 dee da dee da dee dum 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 dum. Give it to the lucky James Eller. Okay. Well, gee, James, that just solved the problem of how much your necklace was going to cost. So I know what James wants. He wants that necklace I was making for him. Now, since he was last, he's got a little extra prize coming along. And I think y'all might think this one's a good one too. Let me get this off of here so I can show you. I will just put this on the same chain with his duck because I figured if you are dead last, use the chicken. So James not only gets a duck, he gets a chicken. His prize is double fowl. There you go. So James, you're getting a duck and a chicken. There you go. Let me find the envelope. Yep, that's the last place prize is the chicken. Because I figured you was too chicken to get in there and swim. Yeah, I got those to make earrings and stuff out of, Patty. We have a lot of farms around here. And I had a lady, I do the critters jewelry. And I had a lady ask about chickens. So I had ordered some chickens. So, all right, let's put these in James's envelope. Thank you, Christopher. That was very kind of you. You'll wear them with pride. I wear my little ducky. I had to take it off at the hospital, but one of the nurses thought it was really cute, so then I was showing them pictures. Alrighty, so we'll be back. Yeah, it may be the first of next week before I get things. No, I don't have any poop emoji charms. That's why I gave away the chicken instead. You can just consider it a pooping chicken if you ever finish last, Mikey. Alrighty, well, gang, I have got to go get back in bed because I'm really beat, and my nurse is coming early in the morning, and we're going to try to have a good time on Wednesday. I will be coming live on camera Wednesday night, modeling the latest in metal detecting fashion. Yeah, Mark, you missed it, and you were in third place. I have to verify that the person who won meets all the qualifications, that they're subscribed and they're within the playing, because the winner was Tom Budis, and I am not really familiar with Tom. And then Doug Harding was second at third. The total, by the way, was 3888. So anyway, Tom had $37, and then Doug Harding had 33.33, and then you had 30 something something. So anyway, I got a bunch of stuff going on for Wednesday, and I promised I would come on camera. If someone sent me wearing apparel, and I have not checked my mail at the P.O. box yet. I'm going to send Miss Sandy down there tomorrow and see if there's any other goodies in there. But I got some prizes to give away and new contests to announce. And so, anyway, I don't know if I'm ever going to get my my viewers back, my subscribers. Every time I start building the channel back up, I get smacked down again. But oh, and if anybody's going over to see Digging with Deej, please thank her on my behalf. She jumped online. I couldn't get online from the hospital. They have had everything restricted where you couldn't. I couldn't post on YouTube or anything. And Deej got on, let everybody know what was going on, and she's really been super duper good to me. So anyway, I got to go find me some bland food. I'm on a dietary program for a while anyway. So thank you all so much for supporting me throughout all of this mess. I'm hoping when I get up to Michigan, things will go a little bit easier, simply because the quality of medical care there is just far superior to where I am, and it's closer by, and so we're working on it. All right, guys. I may come back on tomorrow if I feel better and work on some more of the pennies. So, or otherwise, you'll see me Wednesday. Thank you, everybody. Much love. Oh, and by the way, I got more love from you guys than I did from M3. When I got home from the hospital, he decided that the best way to greet Mommy was bite her twice. So he's into cat. Yeah, he's in trouble. He bit Momo. He's going to have to do a whole shaming video to talk about it. I'll see y'all later. Love you guys. Bye-bye.